Worldly. The ego's badge of honor. What does it mean to be worldly? The dictionary says it means experienced, sophisticated, knowledgeable in the ways of life. It can also mean materialistic, concerned with possessions, pleasures, and status. In common speech, it can even sound like a compliment. You're not naive, you're worldly, you know how things work. But notice the shadow. The same word is used as an insult, too worldly, meaning shallow, greedy, caught up in appearances. So even in the world's own language, worldly is a split term, both praise and critique. The Course in Miracles takes the knife deeper. It says, no worldly thought, act, or feeling has any other motivation but illusion. A worldly pleasure, a worldly pain, even the throes of death, they are all the same. They are calls for healing, nothing more. In fact, it says no worldly goal can lead to God. Not a single one, because every worldly goal is rooted in the same error, believing the world is real. Here's the flip. The ego tells us there are two lives, worldly life and spiritual life. But the Course laughs and says, no, life is life. There is no worldly life. There is no spiritual life. There is only life with a capital L beyond illusion. So what are we really saying when we call someone worldly? We are saying they are defined by illusions. That they are invested in a world that does not exist. That their wisdom is not wisdom at all. It is only a survival strategy in a dream. Think about this. If the world is a dream, then the word worldly is a dream word. It's like giving someone a badge of honor for how well they navigate a hallucination. Imagine awarding someone for being the best dreamer in a nightmare. That's what worldly really means. The Course says all worldly states must be illusory. That means every position, every condition, every status symbol, every so-called success, illusory. So whether the world calls you sophisticated or shallow, cultured or corrupt, none of it touches what you are. Now here's the judgment trap. When you call someone worldly, you think you're being discerning. But you've already fallen twice. Once in believing the world is real. And again, in believing a person can be defined by it. That's the ego's sleight of hand. It whispers, there's worldly and there's spiritual. Pick one. But the spirit says, neither. Both are false distinctions inside the same dream. So what's left? If worldly doesn't mean anything real, why does it show up so much? Because every worldly thought is a flag on the field. It's the spirit's cue to wake up. It's the neon sign that says, you are dreaming now. Don't buy this. Worldly pleasures. They're the ego's bait. Worldly pains. They're the ego's whip. But to the one who sends miracles, they are the same, a single cry for love. Worldly is not a category of life. It is only a mask of the ego. It doesn't make you wise. It doesn't make you shallow. It just makes you forgetful. There is no worldly person. There is no worldly life. There are only brothers who forgot who they are, and a spirit who remembers for them. So next time someone says, he's so worldly, smile. Because worldly isn't anything at all. It's just a dream badge, and you were never meant to wear it. Picture, if you will, a badge of honor that melts when held to the light. A symbol stamped with the word worldly dripping into dust before your eyes. What seemed like weight turns weightless. What seemed like status dissolves into sand. And behind the illusion, a starfield, eternal and changeless, reminding us that no badge, no title, no worldly name could ever capture what we are. For in the end, there is no worldly life at all. There is only life, forever beyond the twilight of the world.